go. Got my X-Files. Okay. You listening over there? You ready? Here we go. I don't like it like this. I like to make sure I got this. Okay. This is what we got. Okay. Oh. Um, Man. I ain't even gonna write it down. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, cause I got that on the way here. CJ and Xavier Malone and Malone family. They coming for you. Post Malone. You too. Who else would I have heard? That's all I think I can remember for right now. All right, we got Tia and Tamara and the brother, or the family of the, sister. Jeffrey Osborne, I think he's supposed to be dead, but they bringing people back. And I guess the family owns and run Osborne High School in Detroit, Michigan. Zapp Rogers and his family, even though they're supposed to be gone, but like I say, they're coming back. Let me see. Burt Reynolds is Jerry Reynolds, sir, Senior. Alan Trice is Barry White. Also, Freddie B, his father, took his body because he was strong. And that is my birth father, right there. It's Freddie B or Papoose, however you want to call it. Geraldine Trice is my birth mother, AKA Della Reese, AKA Mrs. Burns, AKA Sheila Watson, is my mother. And Sheila Watson was really my sister until my mother took her body. And let me tell you the story, how it goes. I'm gonna come back to all this and jump to the story. Well, I know the story by heart. I ain't gotta look at it. So the story goes, Mrs. Burns, I forgot her first name, but she took Sheila, who was my sister, took her body. But this is how the story goes. So she was jealous because my mother's a real powerful witch. And when I came into this world, I was fully loaded. I had everything, money, everything. And they didn't like that. The family didn't like that. The family consists of basically the Watson family and the Trice family. And I think some of the Pickett's, they mixed it up to confuse me. And anyway, let's go to the story. So she was tired of me. And my brother Bobby, AKA Derek Burns. That's his killer side. Remember I said everybody got a killer side. When you turn to Derek, that's his side. Anyway, so one day she got to the point she was tired of me. She decided to set the house on fire on Carrie. And everything went good. She got out. Just me and Bobby was in there. And so when the firefighters came, they about to pick him up. But God put it in the firefighter's eye to have me lighting up and glowing to grab me. So instead of grabbing him, he grabbed me. And then when he brought me outside wrapped up, she was happy, yeah, bring my baby. But when they took the sheet off, it was me, smiling. She bust out and yelled, "You grabbed the wrong one." And everybody looked like, huh? You grabbed the wrong one. He's like, ma'am, I got your baby. You know what you're saying? You grabbed the wrong one, started crying. So, of course, I think they eventually locked her up. But she wanted Bobby to live and me to go. But God already knew. And that's why I was smiling. And so, what goes on? I think I can go, oh yeah. And then, of course, they summoned him back. And he was angry. And he was Derek. And he was mad, of course, and that was his killer mode. So he was trying to, of course, harm me. And what happened? Like after fighting him or whatnot, I had to let him know like it wasn't my fault. She did it. And down the line, God put it and showed him like it wasn't my fault. She the one set the fire, and you know how I just said it's supposed to go. So he'll calm down and turn to Bobby, but down the line he'll still pop into Derek. And like I said, it reminds you everybody got head trauma for fighting and everything. So he had them little, spells and, back and forth. What else goes on? And like I said, it was a bunch of us. Spooky, Jamal. I mean, just mixed up all the names, so I ain't gonna go through that. But it was a lot of us in the house. And Sheila, she was the strongest witch. Remember I said they like to do the body transfers, whoever the youngest child, And so she was the strongest, I think the only girl, so she took her body. And the mother that just died, who was supposed to be her, I can't remember her name. Like I said, she ain't had no dealings with me. But yeah, that's my real family. Like I say, Jardine, because I remember I said I liked the Jardine, but that's her side too. Oh yeah. And the family is so sick and twisted that she would have us perform sex on her. Everybody had to do her, our mother. And she was telling us, if your sex game ain't right, ain't nobody gonna want you. So we had to practice on her. Yeah. That's what all of us would do. And then, of course, they'll do, we'll do it each other and all that stuff. But that's what kind of stuff that goes on with these occults and everything. Okay, since I got that out of the way, let me go back to something else. Miss Ruby Purty is actually Tyrone Purty. And we used to battle a lot, and I used to always win. So he took his mother's body, who has stronger, females are stronger, angels and all that. So he took her body, and she took, did I write it down? Took his mom, Tyrone Purty. She took, I think, Nisha, her granddaughter, or it was Angie. And she got married, last time I checked, her name was Angie Williams, Angie Williams, and she was married to Walt Williams or something like that. But anyway, they exchanged bodies. And also, who started these cults and everything, I thought it was Mahalia Jackson and George Cleveland, but Reverend George Cleveland, that too, but the father of everything is none other than Babe Ruth, the baseball player. And to show you some type of meaning, you have to watch Angels in the Outfield. That's like based on a true story. He was abducted by aliens. I think he lived on a farm or something. And they did something to him up there, experiment him, because he already had powers. And they did some stuff to him, and they sent him back down. And Babe Ruth is actually my grandfather. They call him Bill Weir or something like that. Well, he was Grady off of Sanford and Son. And the dude, Bill Weir, whatever we call him over there by Hope, his old lady, of course, that's my grandmother. No, I take that back, because it gets interesting, but that's who they're supposed to be. Check this out. So, the whole time, remember I was telling my grandmother and father, they gave me everything, took care of me. They did that, but the whole time, they was deceased. Everybody they was gone. And who replaced my grandparents was Snoop, Snoop and Chris. And the reason this happened is because of Prince Charles. Instead of just Diana, he let everybody go. The whole royal family. Everybody that's in there, it's just a bunch of them. The family, they all is Sheila and everybody. Um, and the reason he did that is because the royal family was going broke. And they was gonna throw him out. 'Cause I think he was a big part of it, spending money and doing crazy stuff. So the Queen, Elizabeth, if I'm mistaken, they was gonna throw him out. So he said, forget that. I'm gonna take everybody out. And he took my Prince Harry body, and he, like say, Kate Middleton, if that's her name, that's Camille, AKA Maya. That's who that is. I figured that one out. I just looked at the body. I knew who that was. So basically, that whole royal family is it's fake. It's a bunch of them. Bobby, everybody, Tyrone, everybody you name. Yeah. And I got some more stuff in here. Look, Prince Charles had everyone murdered. He was about to be thrown out. Okay. Let me get some names in here again. It says Zach Rogers. And I think the Thunder player, Shy, Alex, whatever you call his name. If I ain't mistaken, he's supposed to be Miss Ruby, too, or something. I ain't just quite sure. But anyway, let's go. We got Carl Thomas, the rapper Special Ed, Salt and Pepper, Naughty by Nature. They coming for y'all. EPMD rappers, Yo-Yo, Mike Epps, Michael Strahan, Copland, Copland Clinic. I had purchased that. And Dr. Ricky Tate, he's a fallen angel or whatever. But the whole staff, the history book, they got a book, nothing but fallen angels. And they running, I'm pretty sure St. Bernard too. Nothing but fallen angels. So they coming for y'all. Okay, the Cosby Show, the whole cast, Lenny Kravitz and his family, Lisa Bonet and her husband, that guy, Megan Thee Stallion, Vicki Lawrence, Mama Family cast, the Black Eyed Peas, Bootsy Collins, Vivica A. Fox, Layla Rashawn, Little Richard. I know I'm naming some dead folks, but I told you everybody coming back. And the whole cast from Why Do Fools Fall in Love. John Walsh, I think he the one who, no, he's the one who took out a son. It's nobody else did, he did it. Jeffrey Osborne, I said that the Osborne School and stuff, that's their family. Skylar Diggins, Nick Cannon. I was Nick Cannon, so I know. Mariah Carey is Jim Carey, AKA Melissa, I forgot her name, from Detroit. And like I said, we used to, of course, I was Nick. But it wasn't working out because she's worn out down there. Nobody want to be with her. She's out of there. Dave Batista, the wrestler. Ric Flair. Charlotte Flair, that's at the Skinny J's. She's an android he created to go against me because I took all their legs off. Dan Aykroyd and the cast of Coneheads. Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters, and the cast, Ernie Hudson. What's this? Okay, Mama. I said Mama D's before, I think, yesterday, and Little Scrappy and the family. Cecily Tyson, Bill Goldberg, Steve Gutenberg is Rowdy Piper, the wrestler. He's an alien. Tom Selleck, Tom Hanks, Ted Danson, the cast of Cheers. They're all fallen angels, for sure. I know about that. Woody Harrelson, Harry Styles. Jennifer Tilly is Christy from Cregan's, well, Cotton Club now. Brad Dourif. I don't know that. Oh, he the dude from Bill's store. Him and the wife. But Brad Dourif, how you spell said. Three's Company cast, Andy Griffin cast, Naked Gun cast, the original cast. Death Becomes Her cast. Ron Perlman, the dudes from Cheech and Chong, whatever how you say that, them two dudes. Kurt Russell, Trey Songz, Tanaya Ramonde. I can't, Ramon, I don't know what I wrote down for that one. Anyway, Steve Martin, George Clooney, you gotta go. Matt Damon is Leonardo DiCaprio, one of his forms. You gotta go. Jamie Foxx. Clarissa Shields is Floyd Mayweather. I remember he said he wanted to take over women's too, so that's his other body. Ari Spears, the cast of 227 for sure. All of them gotta go. Debbie Allen, who is what's the name, sister? Dylan Brooks, Blake Griffin, Jonah Hill, the cast from the original 21 Jump Street. And what to say? I put down they have human trafficking in church basements and underground and behind people's cellars at their homes. You'll find a lot of folks that's missing and sacrifice people they try to sacrifice. The undergrounds under the house and field. This was talking about in Detroit, Michigan, on Nago and Irby and Cary and all of them. You'll find a lot of dead bodies just in the fields and under the houses, just sacrificial places. And also Belle Isle Island, the park in Detroit. That's like some kind of special grounds when they do a lot of body transfers and summoning up shit. So Belle Isle grounds, I had bought that too to take them away from them. Okay, Danny Boy from Death Row and Death Row Records, all of them. Y'all gotta go. What I put down? Oh, they got people from TikTok and YouTube working against my stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, I have seen the singer Maya, aka Camille, and Robert, aka Austin, and all these names they got. I have seen them X out people, kill them. Let's put it like that, they killed them. So she's not sweet and innocent. And those are not her legs either. If you notice, her legs are kind of big. They look all big. Yeah, I took them off. Yeah, and let me see. The Godfather wrestler, whoever plays him, he got to go. The cast of the original Roseanne, all y'all. LeBron James, like I told you, they're supposed to be me. That's why he's always called himself the chosen one. But I ain't get to last long. He took over. That's an android, and they got like a couple of copies of him. And his wife Savannah, I told you that's a dude named Little June from Detroit. And he, his name was really, I ain't know his real name, but we just call him, yeah, we called him Junior, because he tried to trick me as a little black dude, like he was my age, my friend. But the whole time we used to call him Little June. And like say, Savannah James cannot have kids either. Those kids, Bronny, that's Travis, Fudge. Travis. And the boy, Bryce, that's an android he made, Travis made, Bronny James made. And the little sister is an android too. So, what's the name? Savannah can't have no kids. That's Yoshi too, Yoshi Harris. Okay, I got that out of the way. All right. Yep. And Sparkle Ramsey and the Ramsey family, y'all gotta go. Music Soul Child, that's Emmanuel Hurd. Mekhi Phifer, The dudes from Key and Peele, both of them. Now we got another story. Let me see what we got here. Steve Martin is, uh, I guess that dude Leslie Nelson from Naked Gun. That's the same person. Okay, well, I know Adina Howard. You gotta go. Alan Reed Hall. Oh, it's Latham 227. Okay. And when it comes to, I'm gonna say that. I might have to come back with that full story. Okay, we go on the back. So we got on the X-Files. All right, that's what I was told, okay. All right, uh, Mr. Waddell's daughter, Leona, is really her mother, Miss Sandy, because Leona was a powerful young witch, and of course, you know, they gotta take the bodies, okay? The cast from Home Improvement, Tim Allen, and everything gotta go. Whack 100, you gotta go. Nathan Stafford and the Stafford family, y'all gotta go. Brindley Baker from Detroit and his family, y'all gotta go. Carlos Boozer, I said Ric Flair, all right. Steven Seagal, I said Liam Nelson, Garth Brooks, that's that bailout stuff I had already. Okay, Cheryl Swoops, Cynthia Cooper, there's a couple more, but that's really Tim and Albert and Tenchi Lanier. They trying, you know, they want to take over NBA and women's. The cast of Ghosts, Arsenio Hall for sure, is Aaron Hall, the singer. The cast of Home Alone, the Saved by the Bell cast. Gina Gershon is Christy, whoever she is. I had to see the picture. Ashford and Simpson. The cast of All My Children. The cast of General Hospital, all them old shows, all of them. Them Fallen Angels, all of them. And them the same people I'm naming off too. Just, you know, turn white, you can turn black, turn whatever you want to. Okay? Laura Wright, she the chick that's at Gibson's right now. Tess from WWE. Johnny Taylor is Carol Lee Trice. That's who she is. I mean, she got different forms, but that's one of them. Marvin Cease is Chris Prunty, one of his forms. Mel Waters is Dennis Thomas. Sarah Lewis, her cousin Pumpkin, and boyfriend Big Dog. Y'all gotta go. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Y'all gotta go. I forgot your name, but Little Mama from Jonesboro, her and her family gotta go. Rikishi the wrestler, he stole his, well, he wanted to steal his, I think he might have got it though, his body's daughter. I said his body's daughter, the body of his daughter, because she was powerful. Big Show, Blueface, and Krishan Rock is a powerful witch. The baby is really his father. His father took his body, because he was a witch, or a warlock. Boss Man D-Lo, Lil Baby. Lil Baby is really Nathan Smith from Detroit. He's a powerful warlock. Okay, Lisa Ray McCoy, Ice Spice. The last time I checked, Ice Spice used an android in Detroit. He was trying to take me out. Kelly Ripa is a powerful witch. Stephon Marbury, you gotta go, because I used to be him. Dottie Peoples. All right, just to finish the attack. This one, now story, make sure I ain't even going out. It wasn't my fault. Make sure. Oh yeah, I put down here too that my grandmother used to make the house. We got a family house over there by the bridge. It'd be invisible to everybody, but at any time she could just bring it back with her magic. And that's why ain't nothing been built over there, because the house is still there. When you return, oh, this about my grandfather. After he got abducted that night, I remember. I remember. I guess that's how I say. I remember it just like yesterday, how my grandfather used to attack me when he had episodes from being abducted by aliens. When he returned, he was never the same. And there was a cousin. Yeah, it was a girl in the house too. I'm assuming, I don't know if that was Camille or not. But anyway, that's the body my grandmother's supposed to get in. But like I said, my grandmother and all them was gone, so I guess Snoopy or whatever was gonna do it. But anyway, that girl used to attack me all the time. And before I took her out, because I got instructions to take her out, um, a thing that I had to do, you had to like say have sex with the female for the mother couldn't take it, or whoever it was trying to exchange bodies, because they be pure. Once they been, entered, they the body, the powers drop. So that was another thing I had to do before I took our old girl. And my grandma, she got mad. Let me see. I fought her. I'm gonna get back where I was. There was a cousin, something who stayed with them, and she hated me. She and I fought all the time. God gave me the instructions to have, I told you, with her, so she wouldn't be pure, because our grandmother wanted to body swap. After that, she started attacking me, my grandmother, for a while. Then down the line, I took the girl out from God's command. So more attacks came, and that's what I was talking about. The royal family was going broke and wanted my inheritance to still make it. And they faked their deaths to make me believe, but it was already Snoop and Chris. All right. Let me see what I got on the start. On the Snoop, Camille. Yeah, Ben killed my grandparents. I might have make somebody speak up. Okay. Me and my mother already said it. I took out the rest of them too, the whole family. I don't know. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get back here. So, when it comes to First Baptist Kitchen Street, everybody in there is witches and warlocks. That's like one of the top meeting grounds. And Miss Herschel Gaines, she is not dead. She took the body of her daughter. I don't know how many daughters she got, but it was the prettiest one she got. And that's who that is. Wilbert Gaines, he took the body of Justin Dupree. So Wilbur Gaines that you see, that's Justin Dupree, because they're strong. And Justin Dupree is Jermaine Dupree. And yeah, cause we used to all, to go back just a little bit, we going to the church and everything. And like I said, everybody was getting busy. Everybody. Um, and what it was is the elderly members will see who's the strongest, youngest person, youngest witch or warlock, and that's who they'll, put you under their wing, look out for you, and all that good stuff. But down the line, because they be having ceremonies to prepare you to get ready for the body exchange. So after the body exchange, of course, you go into their body that's all sick and about to be out of here, and then they get your body. And that's what people be joining up for, just to be down with everybody. I'm gonna get deep into that. Truth is spooky. Okay. Make sure I get everything. Okay, let me go on over here. Mary Cooper and Bill Cooper. I probably said that before, but y'all gotta go. Mike Crockett and Tina and Ike. I said Tina, Ike, Tina and Mike, or Tina, Ike, all that. The Pronnies, all they keep switching up, but the family, the Crockett family, y'all gotta go. Moneybag Yo. Okay. Cedric Hubert from Detroit is Missy Elliott, which is a man. That's why you don't see Missy dating no man or woman. Told you, his stuff come down to his foot for real. Like if somebody's at third leg, he actually got that. So nobody don't want that. Cedric the Entertainer. No, that's what I was talking about. The body swap. I said that already. Name mix it. Oh, Pooh Shiesty, the rapper, is really a girl who was called Pooh in Detroit. But after I took her out, because she was horrible, she was taking out people and stuff. Um, Plus, I liked her, and she liked me, or he liked. Well, it was her then. Then after he found out I took her out, that's when he just wanted to become Pooh. Told it was like God, because I think he did a mission or something, or the Dragon Ball, whatever, when they was here, and said he just wanted to be a boy. And he used to always come and shoot me up and everything. But let me, now, yeah. Plus, I like her in that form, so she decided to remain a boy because of that. In his or her form as a woman, she was terrible then, now, today. So or he was way worse back then. I said Papoose already. Uh, Ozell, the brother from St. Louis, Danny Glover, Kevin Costner, uh, D4L, the dude for the romantic novels, Fabio, that's Anthony Trice. Kiera Ewing and her family, yeah, I gotta go. And also the Masons, they like to do little kids. They, 'cause I wrote it down, I'm just gonna say, yeah, just like Diddy, they was talking about, what they do kids and stuff. Well, what they do is, once the kid or child is worn out, privates are no good, that's when they X you out and get some more kids. Then you also got those who like to, what you call it, like the snuff films, like to be rough and aggressive, and they'll take you out like that too. So, and they got more kids. And that's what they keep doing. Okay? But that's what y'all want to join though. They're good people. Okay. And say, I got that in there. The dude, Chris from the one I'm talking about, him and Snoop, that's Ernest at Walker Courts Apartments. The show Roof from Tyler Perry, that goes in deeper into the stuff when I was talking about being cleansed and all that. That's like to make your power so your powers won't take over your mind and you go crazy. But that's a good show to watch to understand about cleansing. And plus, he put a little freaky stuff because he's a pervert. Well, he like little boys. Okay. But she one of the main ones. Let me see what. And the one and the family was saying. Oh yeah. And another thing too, like when I was telling you yesterday about people controlling the whole business, it just be one person. I know you see people go home and all that. It's still one person just controlling everybody. And the one to look for is the one who's look mentally challenged, like they slow or whatever. Don't be the main ones. The ones you never suspect. Those be the ones controlling everybody. Yep, confirmation. I got that out the way. And oh yeah. Let me see. So what happened to the best ahead? Oh yeah. Hold up, give me a second. The show Roof. Michael Denby's cousin, the guy whose family I guess runs Denby. He had a cousin named Christopher Harris, who changed himself to Chantel Harris to act like he liked me, to take me out, because he thought it was my fault for me and him going to play ball and some other friends, and he got, unalive. So he was trying to take me out in that form as a girl. Okay, the cast of Criminal Minds, the original cast, maybe the newer cast too, they all gotta go. Them all people I've been naming off. The movie Little Nicky, that's a real deal movie, like that's actually real. Just make it look like a movie. Adam Sandler, that was me, but one of them took it over. Anyway, that's real, but that cast got to go. Ooh, that's the good stuff right here. Well, all of it's good stuff. Let me see. We got on the side what she was one. Let me see before I say it. Okay, I'm gonna skip that and go right here. And yeah, back when we was in Detroit, I told you everybody was angels and aliens and stuff. We like to have sex. And when I got here into the family with the Burns or whoever they is, Washingtons and everything, it says the mother even said, I said it before, if your sex game was whack, you was considered a nobody. So you can have powers and stuff, but you gotta have your sex game on point. And I just so happened to be the best. They hated that too, so they cursed my private areas. Because I had the men and the women wanted it like a drug. Jada Perkins, Kelly Drinkhorn, whatever, she was Jada then, she would always yell, you need to cut his stuff off, talking about my stuff. But she was the main one when they'll kidnap me and stuff. When I wake up, who on top of me? She'll tell everybody, like, here I come, she gotta get some more. But like I say, everybody wants some. That curse gonna be removed in a little bit, y'all. I'll be back in business. Sorry, no, I ain't gonna do everybody like that. And once you body swap, everybody stop. Oh yeah, and then once you do the body swap, and you thinking everybody gonna, treat you good still, they stop caring about you. You go to the hospitals and stuff, you might get a couple of visits or at home, but they treat you like the elderly and just think you was just youthful and powerful. All of a sudden, they forget about you. They wait for you to die. Then they gonna cry, oh, such and such. The whole time it's fake. Like I say, soon as that exchange happened, 'cause I seen a lot of them, like Camille, that's her mother, AKA Maya, that's Camille's mother. I remember that day. And Camille went into her mother's body, and, she was feeling sad because everybody, pushed her to the side. That's how they do you. But that's what y'all want to join. Let me see. And the baby pictures for all these people I've been naming, especially for the Watsons and Trice, everybody, basically gremlins. That's why, say for instance, like Gorilla and Cardi B and stuff, how they teeth was. Yeah, they still, like I said, they natural pretty women, but they've been cursed. So they like vampire states, suck your blood and everything, and all their features and everything stand out. But everybody photo picture album of the kids, just ugly gremlins. And okay, Slim and Hicks and Wanda, Alberta, Fly, the Laniers, all that. I ain't forgot about y'all. They coming for y'all. I know y'all done changed bodies. Roger Hearns and the Hearns family. I already said all the angels have a certain killer form where they just go crazy. Okay, I'm gonna get, and all the kids. Oh yeah, and another thing too, a reason that I was here, that I was put here for, is because God, He seen that what was going on with, in Detroit. I said the Brown family and they killed their parents, just about all around. Everybody, the kids was the ones running the house. They already X'd out their people. So that's another big reason I was here. And plus they going back in time and all that, robbing and everything. Okay. All right. So, I have to say that when I come back. I forget. All right. The cast of Life, the movie. Everybody gotta go. Top dogs. Oh yeah. Okay. So Angelina Jolie and her father and Brad Pitt are like some top dogs in them, cults. Michael Finley, I guess He got something to do with Finney High School. It might be somebody else. But you gotta go, Michael. Madonna, I already said Adina. Montel Jordan already. Carl Thomas, I said that. Keith David, that's one of Mr. Mason forms. Carl Fudge is Terrence Fudge. G Herbo and Fabulous and the family, y'all gotta go. Y'all fallen angels. Oh yeah, and Jarvis too. Son, you was Moowop, and you tried to kill FBG Duck. Well, you did. Well, you didn't get the real one. You took me out. So we ain't gonna be able to connect like that. You said you gotta go. Oh yeah. Now this what it comes about the Chamberlains. Whew. When they used to come in Detroit, they used to come deep. Of course you know that, naming off on them. It wasn't just about the deepness. You could hear them a mile away. When I say a mile away, a mile away. Because the first thing you're going to hear is like how it said in the Bible, at the end of days, you're going to hear them horns. That's what they had. It'd be a mile where, boom, you can hear them. We the Chamberlains. We the Chamberlains. What'd it say? Osborne, Fitty, and Kettering, we the Chamberlains. You know, go something like that. It was so hard. It's like the hardest thing ever. I ain't gonna lie. Even God said himself. It's just like we some head busters. But that Chamberlain, when they get to blowing that horn, boom, everybody knows about to be some shit. When you know when they coming, when they there on your block, you see a bunch of fog come up. And plus, like I said, you been heard the horns. They pulling up with low riders. They just so deep. Everybody got their varsity jackets, shades, and y'all stole that from me because Carl Fudge, he the one whooped me and took my coat. And they just put that in the game. And they took my shades. That was my idea, but they did that. I mean, it was hard, but everybody knew when they came, somebody about to get it. And like I said, you see all that. And then, you know, you have people running the house because you can go in the house and your magic good. Everybody had good magic. You can put like a zeal or a shield over your house and nobody can get in it. So that's what some people would do who was scared. Because like I said, they coming, ain't no 50 or 60. It might, like say, seem like 200 people or something. And anyway, I ain't even got to look at the book for this. You know, people go grab their guns. That was useless. But they'll come and see who they wanted. It could be some beef from at school. And what's such and such at? Then a person might be hiding in the house. But they were so out cold, that was useless. They'll post up in front of your house, all around the house. And they would party. They would drink, smoke, do whatever. Police, ain't nobody gonna stop them. And they'll wait. Then you had to have a family member, like, just go on out there and get it over with. I gotta go to the store, I gotta go to work, you know, do my thing. If you don't make it, I miss you, I love you. And the person go out there and take the L. But they was ridiculous, the Chamberlains. Before I get off that part though, like when you get to hell, now if you're human, don't be trying to go to hell. This ain't no fun place. But we had the Source, like the Source Awards. And when they come out, when it's their turn, of course you hear that horn. It's up about them horns and trumpets and stuff. Boo! We the Chamberlains. And the first person that always come out is Bogart. And he, you know, he dressed up in them old clothes, you know, back in the day. I said, that's what the original clothes, like George Washington and stuff, and he have his head up. And just, man, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be jealous. I don't know, look at this nigga. He up there. Then they up there, we the Chamberlain. Man, that shit was hard. Man, it goes deeper than that. It goes deeper than that. Yeah, give him that. Oh yeah, what's his name? LeVar Ball, he be up there and on his throne. Yeah, like, man, that's the shit though. That's the shit, the Chamberlains. Ooh, okay, let me get off there. You niggas nice. Okay. So that basically, yeah, they had different rap music, bumping in the cars, low riders, and people running the house, post up. Okay. And down the line, one of them, more likely was Carl Fudge, 'cause like I say, he the smartest. He found a way to break into them little zeals or shields they put up when they was coming for somebody, so it was over with. And it wasn't no hiding. And it says you see Shakira Richardson dresses almost identical to FloJo because FloJo is in her body, so she got the long nails and everything, and whatever body she had, and the Fudge's mother, Mary, she took Maddie Fudge's body, because Maddie is strong. All the Fudge is strong, just pure strong. But she took Maddie's body because she's the strongest witch. And Maddie took her daughter body, who was Quita. So that's what we got, like the Shalita Quita thing. That's where they come into effect. Fudges. Oh, Crenadin. No, I ain't Crenadin. However you say their name, last name. I ain't pronounce it. Start with a C if I ain't mistaken. All right, this is me talking about the LeBron. And it's about the kids and Puff Daddy when they be having their parties, the Kardashians. Um, and Solange, she is the one running Jay-Z and Beyonce and all that other foreign stuff. Because for what I know is from Nikki Parks, her son Jerion, if I'm mistaken, he's powerful and he's Solange. So they really under his control. He running things. He's stronger than both of them. So Solange running. Dennis from the glass factory or Delta manager, your family, y'all gotta go. Who else? You say she, you can't have kids. Like I said, I got a bunch of stuff on here. Okay. And then it says, I gave a group of friends too, like I did where I'm from, powers here on Earth, to put an end to the stuff that molestation and all this stuff for kids, because I was going through the same thing, staying with all these different families, because they were just bouncing me around. I stayed with the king, I stayed with everybody. And they always, mess up my head, so that's why everything seemed confusing. So I don't know who's who. But I gave these friends powers, and they felt like they was gods and stuff down the line. And they just wanted to, do like the fallen angels did. Just, we got powers like God, we can take you and all that. And so I had to, let me see. Yeah, I had to take them out. But they back. Like Kevin Johnson was Carissa Johnson. I said that on one. We used to go together. Not Kevin, but Carissa when she was Carissa. But she wanted to be a man. Let me see. Okay. And two, once these people are detained, like Puff Daddy and stuff, I be seeing them up there with guys hugging up. That's not a good thing. And I ain't talking about what they doing. I'm talking about, it's like the movie Fallen with Denzel Washington. Like I said, you got some that's so powerful they can touch you, and boom, I'm in your body, I'm gone. I can be a guard and walk out. You pass me my tray of food, I touch you, I'm in your body. And the whole time you got the guard in there. So, when these people are detained, because like I say, the angels coming to get the top dogs, that's confirmation. They coming for them, for sure, they taking them to hell. Some gonna be in prison, but they must be in solitude. They don't need nobody touching them or nothing. Solitude. Okay? You got that out the way. Let me see. About the movie Falling. The body swap. I was talking about Dirk Nowitzki has Mark Cuban controlling his mind because he has special powers. Come to think about it, that's who he is. Dirk Nowitzki, remember I said Usher was the first man. It was Dirk. I mean, not First Man, but the Caveman is Dirk Nowitzki. Remember, I told you the dude Randy Orton with Michael Tatum, whatever. He switched it around, so I guess he using them too. But anyway, with my point getting to this is that's like with Nas, the rapper. He's really a good guy. He is a good guy, but he got people, somebody running his mind who's really Karan Ross. Just like Bird. I don't know, I forgot her real name, but Bird LeGrone, the daughter of Sharon, and that's not her real daughter, and that's not Corey Ross' real son. They just took over. Um, yeah, like I said, they got had to get some help. Um, their gifts against them to help their evil agendas. Yeah, they're using their gifts to help them use, well, I just said evil agendas. I mean, okay, we're going to the next page. Okay, back to the X File. All right, I already said that. Lindsay McCullough and the McCullough family, they come for y'all. John McCarroll and the family, they come for y'all. Earl Simmons, aka DMX, I believe that was supposed to be one of Russell Simmons' characters. Russ, Earl. Anyway, I know DMX gone, but like I said, Corey Fricks and his wife, Marcus Evans and the Evans family, Joe Shepard and the Shepard family. Excuse me, coming. All right. Make sure this is the last page. This one will finish out on. And also, too, before I get on that page, the church by the old Bills off Johnson, whatever name it is, I see it every day. I don't keep it in mind, but have homeless people in the basement. And what they do is the elderly people, members of the church, are their handlers. They'll pay for a certain one they want, and they will have sex with them. And they will leave 30, 40, $50 to make sure that particular person eats and stays strong and healthy. And those who don't, it's just like I guess like, for, we call it humane society and stuff. Those who don't get a home, they take them out and say make sure they eat good. And down the line, marry them, yeah, too. Because in that church, when I was going there, you see the older women with younger men. They was homeless men, got them strong and healthy. They get rid of the husband. No, that's what it is. The husband will go into the homeless man body, I guess, body swap. And the ones who running it is nothing but a ancient witch and a ancient warlock. And they kill the ones nobody wants. I already said that. I know she drives that little gray two-seater BMW. She looks young for her age, like she in her early 50s, but really this lady is like 400 years old or older. She got like a 20-year-old body. Some of them, she got a nice body, better than a lot of women I've been with. That was the last time I seen her like that. And she's also a vampire. And her husband wanted to take my body for all its gifts and powers. And I ain't want to talk about nobody being 400 years old because I'm older than that. But I'm just saying that she looked real good. Okay, now, I'm gonna have to mix this up. Okay. And when it comes to Chicago, he wasn't a rapper, where they assassin 051 Melly, he was backdoored by his own gang. Um, it was like for a favor for the ops, for the who took him out because he was a major threat and they, exchanged. So that's what happened to him. It's the same thing for Shakira. you know what I'm trying to say, the female assassin, she was backdoored just like Melly. She's a threat, and like say, a favor for a favor. Okay, you let us set her up, and we got you. The same with FB. The same with FBG Duck. He was backdoored by FBG Cash and the rest of the FBG dudes. I can't say all of them, but that was just for it. And plus, FBG Duck is a chosen child, and they found out the money was coming. He was showing love. Everybody knew Duck would show love, but like I say, people jealous. Be the main one on your side, smiling. When they almost got time for him to get paid, Duck already sensed it. So that's when he planned his escape. And his mother was behind it too, Mama Duck. So they was all after him. So that's why he had to, fake his death. Okay? All right. So, that's it for that X-Files. All right. So, what I want to say is, to close things out, I'm not gonna let this church. Oh yeah, Angel Reese. She's an android, last time I checked. Just like with Ja Morant, he ain't no android. But it goes to show you, I told you, these players getting hurt and stuff quick. Their legs gone. Them fake AI robot legs, after a while, all that jumping and wearing them out, you gotta wait, I guess, for another pair or something. But like I said, their legs gone. So it says the same gang you join will sometimes make it hard for you in the hood, so you can join them down the line. This before you join the gang. They'll set up stuff, have people jump on you and stuff. They will dispose you for a price or a trade or a favor. It's all fake love to make them stronger, to have you on their side. Until you get too big or useless in their eyes. The reason friends become enemies, because the streets have no love for no one. Same with YNW Melly and his boys. Shows you the best friends from Detroit. The NBA Youngboy crew, his camp. Remember, G Money was cool with Youngboy. And something they didn't tell you is, once G Money was gone, which was me, as soon as he died, oh yeah, and his mother is behind it too, G Money's mother. They drained him of his blood. They thought they was gonna get my powers once I left. They talk about putting a pillow on his head. They shot him in the head with a certain type of bullet. They was quick. The mother was telling him, go ahead, just die, son, just let it go, meet the Lord. Soon as I was ascending, you should have seen it. They were like roaches. Everybody had a bottle and everything, trying to get the blood out of me. But it doesn't work like that for me. But yeah, that's something nobody don't know. Okay? They say useless in their eyes, okay? And right here, and just like the movie Blood In, Blood Out, it show you how they'll trade you for a favor. And so on and on. They did it to Chief Keef. He was a good guy. But he had certain people running his mind, like Lil Reese. That's why he left the mall in Chicago, or wherever they at. They'll use you till they can't use you no more and talk down about you when you leave them. But they knew all of these negative things that they saying about you when they was hanging around you. But since you are no longer hanging around them and gone, you are considered fake. And you ain't real. Only you real when it's beneficial to them. So I take it that real is being fake and fake is being real. Just do you. You can't win with these people. Just live your life and ask God for guidance from God and put Him first and enjoy the ride. And you're going to have a lot of bumps on this road, but it's to help you mold to be a better you, the best version of you, yourself. So if life is hard, that's good. You're on the right track. If it's all good and you know you didn't have to put in a lot of work to get to where you at, something ain't right. Especially if you know if you cheated. Even the people in the Bible didn't have an easy life. Jesus, nobody. Everybody went through stuff. Had to hide and everything. So don't feel bad. Uh, so just like Jesus. So what makes you better to think you better than Jesus, the Creator? Look at me and my story and all the stuff I've been going through for decades. Just look, perfect example. It gets better. Um, he rewards those who go through the storm, not those who take shortcuts. Those who cheat to get to the top is short-lived. Just like these celebrities I've been naming off, oh, such and such in his prime, this and that. You cheated. You gotta go. But those who endure the storm last longer, sometimes forever. You heard him say it best. I'll make your enemies your footstool. The fallen angels, you can tell God, hold up. Oh yeah. The fallen angels, these people who's been coming against me all this time. Remember one time we had a meeting, everybody was there, with God himself, and they's always talking about, well, he got everything handed to him. I got all this money and that coming. He ain't been through nothing. So God said, okay, I'll show you something. So all the stuff I've been through, not name one of them. How they say can walk a mile in your shoes, a few steps. They know they can't do it. You put an extra and extra and extra extra on me. So I still don't deserve what's coming to me? Okay. All right, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been through nothing. Everything has been given to me. Now that I've been through it all, the chaos, what's the excuse now? None. None could walk a day in my shoes or even get halfway through the decades of the cruelty I faced. But guess what? In their eyes, I'm still ain't real. If they can't use me, so I guess I'll never be real. It's just stupid ass slang, street term to make you follow the devil and his minions. You know, the devil got plenty of tricks. Has many tricks to ruin your life for the terms of being called a real nigga or a real bitch. They'll study you, copy you, chew you up, and spit you out once the flavor is gone, like a piece of gum. Uh, I want to make some later. Yeah, that's basically it. Just to wake up. People wake up. Live your life. Don't try to be out here trying to prove who's real and who's fake. It's just a word. The ones who's worried about saying that are the fake ones. And they come against the real ones because they know the real ones will expose the fake. So they try to isolate you and make you feel like you're the one that's wrong. But me personally, I give no shits, no fucks. But also too, because I had got, started showing me another one of my new gifts. It's gonna be something a couple of y'all gonna try, see what y'all can do against them new angels he got. I must remind you, I've been telling y'all, I just felt a blast, a warning shot. I don't know what them things can do. I don't. But it's gonna be a couple fools gonna try, cause they don't wanna give up what they got here. And it ain't yours. Your time been gone. But I know it's those who've been, it's also some of my names already, who's already had tried the maker, the creator. Well, I just gotta say this. It's like on the movie Life. What dude said, one guy? See, I ain't just gonna be as nice as the boss man. I ain't gonna play as nice. Boss man, he loves y'all. I love y'all too. But once he give me the heads up, I ain't no talk. When he say let's go, let's go. So it's best to go. But from what I told her, I ain't gotta do nothing. I ain't even gonna get that deep, because once a couple fools get blasted, if I see one or two get blasted, hey man, let's stick together, let's take them out. And dude be like, don't do it. Hey y'all, let's stick together and form a nice line and leave. That's what you gonna say. That's what you gonna say. Probably I ain't gotta do nothing. But anyway, that's it. That's all. All it's been an hour. I'm pretty sure I got 3 pages. But yep, that's how the cookie crumbles. That's what's been going on. And like I say, Prince Charles. Oh yeah. Ooh, before I say that, I knew I had to go back. I'm glad you stopped me. I knew I was talking about going back. I can't go back like that. I can't let you go like that, baby. Ooh, where we at? Where you at? Give me a second. I got to get this. Where you at? Where you at? I didn't tear it off. Is that it? Come on, man. I got. Anyway, come on, man. Hold up. Let me look at my X file. You gotta give me a second. Hold up. Oh, man. I got you now. Shoot. So, when it comes to the guy Daniel Doze from Arkansas Glass, who stole from me, he's also Brian Ritchie. They're the same person. He's also David Canary, the dude off of All My Children. He's also him. And oh yeah, there's another story I had to get on that too. He's also that's him, okay. But this is another thing I want to say. I already said Johnny Wickerson and Marcus Gibson, aka Joe Mason, aka Jermaine Overman, aka Darian Williams. Yeah. Also, yeah, Sarah Howell is Sarah Lewis, who's supposed to be my sister. They're the main ones, two behind taking my money, or trying to prevent it from coming, and then all of the other stuff they stole. What else I need to say before I get out of here? Hell, Daniel Doze, that's him too, I'm pretty sure. Darren. But the thing about this is, that's what I want to get to. See, me and Darren used to fight a lot. And anyway, he was dating Sarah. So I started dating his sisters, Shatoya and Kamara. And so how it goes, I didn't know that Darren was dating his own sister, Shatoya, because the Williams family was rich. And he would get drunk and, of course, want to fight me. He couldn't win. So just like him and a lot of the other guys, the reason they jumped into the women bodies is because they stronger, and it was all to come face me, and they still lost. But yeah, he took his sister's body, Shatoya, and she is Darren, unless she switched over. So it's a bunch of crazy stuff. So Darren Williams, it's Joe Mason, Marcus Gibson, and all that stuff. Y'all look stupid now? I'm out.